seen ya. Hi, Hope Crew. Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to a series on forgiveness. For me, it is an Advent vlog leading up to the New Year so that I can make some resolutions and move forward. But if you're finding this any other time of the year, please also feel free to leave comments or questions, and I will still get back to you below in the comments. So today we're talking about forgiveness for disappointing yourself. I was going to do this video, I had about 4 more videos I was going to do before it, but I have had 4 people in the last 2 days tell me that they feel disappointed in themselves and what they're getting done and what they can accomplish. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that one today, and the other one can wait. So it's very important, especially if you're in the holiday season, as I and these 4 people who have talked to me are, to recognize, number one, that we're in the holiday season and everything is going to take longer than you think it will because you cannot control everything in the world. So if you find yourself being disappointed, maybe you don't think you're getting enough done, maybe you don't think you've achieved enough, maybe you try to compare yourself to others and you feel that you fall short. So if this disappointment is within yourself, there are a couple of things you can do about it. Number one is you can work better to forgive yourself. And I'll give you a hack for that in a minute. But the first thing I want to say is to make it better is to try to disconnect from what we might think of as the fast food lifestyle. The more that we go, we think maybe we don't need to take time to do things. We don't realize that, driving somewhere takes time, or cooking takes time, or being with our family takes time, or resting takes time. Using the toilet takes time. And if you're not careful, you will overload yourself on things to do just by not realizing there's not that much time in the day. And especially as you get older, you will find it takes you more time to just be yourself in the world because you know more than you used to, and you're thinking more about your choices, and you're being more considerate about the things that are happening around you. And trust me, being considerate of other people takes time. Working with other people takes time. And you can't always control how much time it's going to take. So forgive yourself. And the hack for this to go forward is to plan 3 times as much time as you think it's going to take for anything. Plan 3 times that much time. Because if you have extra time then left, you can do something else wonderful with it. And if you don't have extra time left, then you will be confronting the reality of how long something actually takes to accomplish in the world. Growing a vegetable is a slow process. You have to plant a seed. And you wait for that seed, and you water that seed, and you check it, and you take care of it every day, and you nurture it. And children today have lost a lot of this idea to take their time about doing something. And I'm afraid they've lost their idea about it because we as adults have lost our ideas about it. So be careful that you're not trying to cram too many things into your life, that you're making yourself be disappointed in yourself, because guess what? You're just human. Yeah? So another thing you can do to actually forgive yourself is to imagine some terrible thing that you've done, some time you've been disappointed in yourself. And now, when you tell yourself that story, imagine yourself in the third person, as though someone is writing a story about you. And now imagine that you are a little boy or a little girl in the room, and someone is telling the story about that little person. Oh, here's what happened to her today. Here's what happened to him today. Remove yourself. Remove yourself. Think about it being the smallest possible protected thing that needs to be protected. Would you still think so badly if that child had let you down? If that person, that little person had let you down? Because sometimes what's going on around us can trigger us and take us back to our smallest self. And if you're not careful and if you're not aware, you're going to be triggered over disappointing yourself. And then you're going to blame yourself, and then you're going to create a cycle of blame and hurt and guilt and disappointment. So let's not be disappointed in ourselves. Let's congratulate ourselves. Because do you know what? The human condition is difficult. There is something in every person that makes us human that feels like a hole. It's like this gnawing hole inside of us. And we believe that if we could fill it, we would be happy. If we could just get the right job, the right partner, if we could get enough sleep, if we could do the right thing, if we could just have enough money, if we could go on this vacation, if we could get that car. It's the human condition. It is what makes us human, to have this sense of not being complete. Because we're not complete. Because we are differentiated. And in another form, we are not differentiated. We are all together. We are all one thing. And our differentiation in this reality is painful sometimes. And so don't be afraid of this pain. Embrace it as part of the human condition, and know that we have such a short time here to enjoy our bodies, our senses, the people around us, music, dancing. Your body might hurt, but try to get in it and dance today. Do that Hope Crew dance challenge. Funny dance, silly dance. Do the new bad singing song. See if you can do something to make yourself not disappointed in yourself. To say, you know what? I'm not a great singer. It's okay. I'm not disappointed about that. I'm going to share that with the world. Okay? Don't let yourself be disappointed. You're your own best friend, not your own worst critic. Let's be our own best friends, and let's treat us as we would hope those people would treat us who see us from outside. They're going to give us some forgiveness. They're going to say, he's doing the best he can. She's really working as hard as she can. And we're going to say, you know, this life around us is so chaotic and we can control so very little. And we have this driving energy inside us that's just never content. And so all we can do is forgive ourselves and say, I think I can be at peace with all of this crazy stuff. You know, the surf is going around you. What can you do? You can just sit down and relax, because if it comes over you, it comes over you. And you can fight when it comes over you. But no use to worry about it until it does. Take care of yourselves. Don't worry. You're doing great. You're really doing great. Take care. There will be others. I've got another one. If you feel that you're a disappointment to your parents, if you feel that you're a disappointment to your children, or you don't want children, or you're a disappointment to your spouse, those are coming. Today is just about you and me. and how we can be for ourselves, uplifting our own best friends. I hope you have a great day, a great week ahead. Take care. Be free.